Welcome to Real Talk with Mrkeepingitreal, where the subjects are real and the talk is straight. Let's talk about today is let's talk about respect for ourselves and love for ourselves, and being true and what happens to us when we are not true to ourselves. We all want to be loved, and no one wants to be out there by themselves. And where we lose focus in all this is, before we can love someone else or respect anyone else, we gotta have that true, deep inner love and respect for ourselves. And that's being true to who we are. I'm always saying that, so if you know me, if you read my writings, I'm always talking about being true. And to elaborate more on that, being true is, just who you are, what makes you, you, and not compromising that. So, no matter what, not compromising or giving away anything that's really you. So once you start doing that, once you start, settling or looking the other way or letting this go and letting that go, you're compromising yourself. And where that's going to lead you to is you're not being real and you're not being happy. You're doing this so you can keep that guy or that girl, and so you don't have to say, well, let's look at this. It ain't that bad. I really want him. He's good. He's good for me, and I can live with this, or maybe he would change, or maybe she would change, and we'll just see how it goes. Now that's what I'm talking about, being true. Never give up your morals, your principles, your values, or who you are. Because if you want someone to love you, first you gotta love yourself, and you gotta respect yourself. And remember that love, goes both ways, and not a one-way street. It's both ways, and you gotta remember that it's unconditional. So that means unconditional means you loving me, you taking me for who I am and everything that's with me. That's what unconditional means. It don't mean that you can have this part of me, but you don't want nothing to do with this part. No, you want all of me. So that's what I'm saying about when I'm talking about being true to yourself. So always make sure you have that truth, and that respect for yourself. Only if you are true and you have that respect can you go to the next level, and that is accepting love and seeing love. See, once you true, all these games that men, women, that everybody plays, if you are true to yourself, none of that matters. None of that is going to get in your head. It's going to mess with you. Because you know what you want, you know what you respect, and you know what you're not going to stand for. So the first time someone gets out of pocket with you, I don't care how much you like this person. The first time someone says something that offends you, you got to let that person know. You got to speak up. And if that makes that person upset, angry, whatever, and they want to leave, you don't need them. Let them walk, or let her walk. Stop compromising who you are for a man, for a woman, or whoever. Because you're not going to be happy. You're going to be going down the same road over and over and over again. It's the one thing that we don't like, and that's fake people. And once you stop being true to who you are that exact same person that you despise. You becoming fake. This ain't the real you. And you just keep digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. It starts with little things, It starts with the respect thing. I'm just talking about me. I don't care how mad, if me and you are in an argument or we have in a disagreement, there's no reason if I love you to hurt you with words. Why would I call you out of your name? Why would I call the woman that I love, that I want to be with, or the woman that has my children? Why would I want to call her out of her name? Or embarrass her or express rumors or, whatever. If you are in love, you do not hurt the person you love. And that's why you got to get on subject. You know, well, we all are not perfect. And I'm not saying the deepest person that's in that love, you're going to have arguments, you're going to have disagreements, you know, but know how to communicate those arguments, those disagreements. Stay on subject. A lot of times when we argue, by the time we're done, we way off left field. We beg for something that happened 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. Stay on the subject. And there's no need to yell. Show that respect. You talk, I talk. You know? And if it's getting heated, take a break. But there's no need for name calling, especially calling someone out with a name. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You do not hurt the person you love. And that's where it starts at. It starts with a little bit of, you get mad, this is a bitch, you a hoe, you a punk, you this, that, and that. You do not do that. That's not real love. That's not true love. And if you let that go, that's little, and it's going to escalate. You know, abuse. There's no reason for anyone to put their hands in a threatening manner on another. If it gets to that, if it gets to physical violence, you need to leave, you need to stop it. You know, why? You just don't hurt the person you love. There's no need for that, and don't accept that. Do not accept that. That's what I'm saying. It starts with words, starts with the physical stuff, then it starts, and then along comes the cheating. You know, questioning. Don't be scared to talk. And see, that's another thing. You see stuff and you just want this person so bad, so you don't want to really cause waves, so you try to look the other way like it's really not happening. Don't be scared to communicate. Never let anyone take your voice, your mind, your thought away from you. Talk, speak up, be heard, and don't hold back. Do not bite your tongue. If they don't like what you're saying, hey, move on. Yes, I'm saying move on like it's easy, but you gotta do what's right for you. What's right for you. You know, and if you are true to yourself, it is easy. It's when you're not true and when you're not pure where it's hard. So that's why I'm saying always start off with being true, being real with yourself. You know, so don't let any of this garbage, any of this bull go on. This lying, cheating. Don't be, Inspector Gadget. You gotta tap phones. You gotta break in to find codes in cell phones, voicemails, and you gotta be spying. If you gotta spy on your guy or on your girl, you do not need to be with that person. And that is for real. That is for real. Communicate. Be real. Stay real. Come on. You gotta think more of yourself. And that's why I'm telling you, you have to be real. That's why I always stress, be true to who you are. Be true. If you are true, believe me, you will find that happiness. You will find that true love. You won't let all this garbage, all this darkness come into your life. And if you're not true, it's not too late. Do not let fear control you. Do not let being afraid of being alone or starting over, or do not let think for 1 minute that you do not deserve better. Do not think that. Tell yourself. I'm talking to the women right now. Yeah, it's nice to have a man tell you that you're beautiful and you're worth for this and that, but you don't need that. Tell yourself. Every day you should tell yourself, I'm beautiful. Because you are beautiful. And any real man will let you know how much you mean to him. We won't be able to make it without you. So put yourself up there. Stop settling, people. Stop it. Think more of yourself. Well, that's going to be it, for now. It's been a while since I did one of these, and I just wanted to get one out for now. But we're going to start doing this real talk on subjects, every week. Next week, I want to talk about is women and their love for prisoners, felons, incarcerated men. So next week, we're going to talk about women and incarcerated men. Please visit me on MySpace. Just check me out, Mr. Keeping It Real on MySpace, and look at my beautiful blogs and my beautiful page.